They told us the Baphomet was evil, but it's really our knowledge. Word? Let's run the clip.
Alright, so look, have you ever wondered why they always tell you to fear the very thing that could set you free? Every time we get close to real power, they throw a monster mask on it. They say, don't go near that symbol. Don't touch that knowledge. That's the devil. But I need you to see the trick. Why would your oppressor warn you away from something unless it had power in it? Take Baphomet, for example. They plaster this goat-headed figure everywhere and call it satanic, and program you to fear before you even begin to think. But pause. What is it really? Baphomet ain't no devil. It's a code. It's the law of polarity written in an image. Male and female. Light and shadow. Human and animal. Spirit and matter. All joined in one body. It's telling you that nothing is separate, that everything is connected, and the only way to master yourself is to integrate all sides of your being. The torch between the horns, that's illumination. That's the fire of knowledge in the mind. That's what lights you up inside. That's what shows you that the kingdom is within. And the wings? That's transcendence, rising above the flesh into higher realms. Even the goat itself, it's not evil. The goat is fertility, vitality, untamed energy, nature in its rawest form. Now see how they flipped it? They took the codes of balance and light and turned it into terror, so you never decode it. And this is not just with Baphomet. They do this with every symbol. The serpent in Kemet, in Africa, the serpent was wisdom. Kundalini rising up the spine. DNA activation. But they told you it was Satan. The pentagram, in its true form, it's the 5 elements in balance. It's the human body in harmony with nature. But they painted it black and red and made you think that it was witchcraft. Even your Ankh, the African key of life. They buried it under the cross, stripped the womb out of it, and told you their version was the only sacred symbol. See, this is how they keep you away from your inheritance. They put fear around your ancestral codes. They whisper, don't touch that. It's evil. While at the same time, they're in their lodges, their fraternities, their secret orders, studying those same symbols and writing whole systems of control with them. That's the cruel joke. They don't fear the symbol. They fear you understanding it. Because here's the truth. The devil ain't in the symbol. The devil is in the distortion. They wanted you afraid of images because once the fear takes root, you stop thinking. You stop looking deeper. You stop decoding. If you never decode, you will never unlock the laws that govern this universe. Symbols are not drawings. They're memory. They're ancient libraries compressed into form. They bypass your intellect and speak to the subconscious directly. That's why pyramids, eyes, spirals, circles, they all vibrate in you whether you know the meaning or not. Ancestors used them as maps to the cosmos, reminders of who you are. But the colonizer turned them into haunted houses, so the moment you see them, you run. And while you run, they rule. They build their cities on sacred geometry. They align their monuments with the stars. They use color psychology, numerology, and occult timing in their politics, their wars, their economies. They're playing with your science in your face. And because they've trained you to call it evil, you won't touch it. But here's the shift. Once you stop being afraid, the spell breaks. You realize that Baphomet is not a devil. It's a mirror. The serpent is not evil. It's wisdom rising. The pentagram is not a curse. It's your body, your elements, your temple in alignment. The Ankh is not forgotten. It's the key to life, hidden under another man's cross. Don't worship symbols, and don't fear them either. Decode them. Look through them. Every symbol that they demonized is a doorway back to yourself. The lock is fear, but you hold the key, knowledge. And once you start unlocking them, the whole house of lies comes crashing down. If you stop being afraid of the mask, then you see the truth of the face behind it. And that truth is simple. You are God in the flesh. And the entire universe is encoded within you.
The lock is fear, and the key is knowledge. Facts, facts, facts. Couldn't have said it any better. You know, early in my awakening journey several years back, when I first came across this Baphomet stuff and really stoically going against it from a place of ignorance. I've had some very wise people come to me and tell me, you know, cause the Baphomet, the original Baphomet, was not what the Baphomet that we see today. It's not even what it originally meant. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he says, in your time, you will find out. Just until then, you got lots to learn. And I couldn't understand what they were saying, but now I do. Shout out to Jason Williams, the creator of this video. Make sure to give him a follow. He's on point. He's on point. Oh, man. But what do you guys think about this Baphomet actually not being evil and actually being infiltrated by the systems that be? What do you guys think? Is that cap? Is it true? What's your thoughts? I genuinely want to know. I genuinely want to know. It's all about expanding our awareness, man. Spam it up in the comments, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.